On the Chatham Islands, 500 miles east of New Zealand, centuries of independence came to a brutal end for the Moriori people in December 1835. On November 19th of that year, a ship carrying 500 Maori armed with guns, clubs, and axes arrived, followed on December 5th by a shipload of 400 more Maori. Groups of Maori began to walk through Moriori settlements, announcing that the Moriori were now their slaves, and killing those who objected. A Maori conqueror explained, "We took possession in accordance with our customs, and we caught all the people. Not one escaped. Some ran away from us. These we killed, and others we killed. But what of that? It was in accordance with our customs."
Aotearoa was once home to a peaceful race called the Moriori, who were brutally massacred and wiped out by the Maori. The story of a people who once were warriors, but made a decision to become warriors for peace. A people who've been unfairly defamed by New Zealand's history for political gain at the expense of the truth. Moriori are the Wainapono, the original inhabitants of Rekohu, the Chatham Islands, who came from eastern Polynesia, abandoning warfare for a peaceful existence for hundreds of years. But in 1835, Taranaki, Iwi, Ngāti Mutunga and Ngāti Tama invaded, killing around 300 of the 2,000 Moriori. By 1870, less than 200 Moriori remained. Today, with over 6,000 Moriori descendants around the world, they've been rebuilding and reclaiming their place on Rekohu and within Aotearoa as living people.
Once a warrior society, in the 15th century, Moriori chose a different path. Guided by the Hila Nunuku Whenua, they laid down their weapons, embracing non-violence and peace as essential for survival. In 1835, the peace covenant was profoundly tested when two Maori tribes from northern Taranaki on mainland New Zealand invaded. Moriori courageously upheld Nunuku's law, refusing to take up arms, even in the face of violence. This decision came at a heavy cost. Nearly 300 Moriori were initially killed, and survivors enslaved and forced into harsh labor, many more dying as a result. Between 1835 and 1870, the population collapsed from 1,800 to just 100.
Maori people are one of New Zealand's oldest peoples, but they are not the first to settle the islands. An earlier group of Moriori migrated from New Zealand's South Island between 1000 and 1600 and settled the Chatham Islands. The islands were virtually uninhabitable for humans, yet they still managed to survive. These resilient pioneers adapted everything from clothing to military tactics. Their unique existence spanned over a century until the arrival of the Maori, unleashing a wave of violence, conquest, enslavement, and even the spine-chilling practice of cannibalism. The Moriori's history is a testament to the uncharted depths of New Zealand's past.